Just who are we? We are the bank that provided ethical, non-interest financing for the Kolmani $130 million oil exploration project in Al-Kaleri, Bauchi State. We're also in partnership with Kano State Government in building the multi-billion naira Kano Economic City, KEC, also known as Kanawa International Market, a world-class premier city market occupying 117 hectares in Kano State, with state-of-the-art facilities, including pharmaceutical storage. We provided financing for the construction of the largest rice milling factory in Nigeria, capable of producing 600 metric tons of rice daily, and the complementary 10,000-hectare mechanized rice farm to contribute to the country's food security goals. We have also partnered with private companies in a bid to support the current infrastructure of the Nigeria Ports Authority, NPA, to construct a private jetty and bonded terminal operations to aid smooth movement of containers through the waterways. These are just a few out of the numerous projects we have facilitated through ethical financing since we opened our doors for business 10 years ago. As pioneers of the non-interest banking model in Nigeria, promoting ethical and sustainable financing, which steers clear of prohibited types of commercial activities, we have provided over 0.5 trillion naira of non-interest financing from inception to date. These have been channeled into high-impact sectors that include agriculture, oil and gas, real estate, manufacturing, MSMEs and trading. A quick glance at the bank's performance over the past 5 years show that our deposits have witnessed a compound annual growth rate (CAGR) of 33% from 2016 to 2021. Total assets grew by 33%, and profits before tax attained a CAGR of 66%. We have experienced revenue growth from 6 billion naira in 2016 to 26 billion naira in 2021, representing a CAGR of 34%. And from 3 pioneering branches and a total staff strength of 35, we now have a total of 42 branches and over 1,000 staff. The bank outstandingly attained a BBB investment grade rating by globally renowned rating agencies such as GCR, Fitch and Augusto & Co. All these were made possible through the contributions of the bank's loyal customers, supportive board, committed workforce and strong leadership. Also instrumental to the performance of the bank was the involvement of the technical partners, the Islamic Development Bank in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, and the Islamic Bank Bangladesh Limited, who were on hand to guide the bank in its formative years. Little wonder that we are now ranked as the 36th strongest Islamic bank in the world by the Asian Banker in its rating of top 100 strongest Islamic banks out of over 520 Islamic banks in the world today. We have also been adjudged as the globally most improved Islamic bank in the years 2020 and 2021 by the Global Islamic Finance Awards. To understand how these strides were made possible in just 10 years, it is important to go back to the very origin of Jaiz Bank itself. An exploration of the motivation behind the vision, the passion and doggedness of the visionary founders, supported by like-minded stakeholders across different institutions, central to the formation of the bank, will unravel how the results being felt today all began. This is a story of how their efforts took the Nigerian financial system to a new, much-needed phase of its evolution. The introduction of not just Jaiz Bank, but the non-interest finance ecosystem in Nigeria. The visionaries did not have an easy task. The efforts suffered from widespread misinterpretation and misrepresentation. This did not deter the founders of the bank in their journey. Who were these Nigerians who took up the challenge and moved the project beyond an idea? Alhaji Umar Mutallab, OON, current chairman of the board of Jaiz Bank PLC. Malam Falalu Bello, OFR, foremost Nigerian banker. Senator Ahmed Rufai Sani, Yeriman Bukura. Alhaji Aminu Dantata, CON. Malam Nafiu Baba Ahmed. These pioneers started on two parallel projects for the establishment of non-interest banking. However, through the efforts of far-sighted individuals such as late Alhaji Latif Adebite and late Group Captain Usman Jibrin and the Secretariat of the Central Working Committee at Ahmed Zakari & Co., all the efforts were brought together under one vehicle, Jaiz International. The project and its promoters continued to encounter and deal with challenges ranging from regulatory bottlenecks, raising required capital, and the absence of technical competence within the Nigerian operating environment. Support from external partners at this stage was instrumental in navigating these new sets of challenges. Despite the challenges, critical and timely support from benevolent and inspired regulators aided in processing of licensing documents. Building the required internal capacity and gaining the buy-in of teams at the central bank proved invaluable to the journey. In addition, to raise required capital, the project received timely encouragement and support from the Securities and Exchange Commission. The unbundling of regulatory licensing requirements at the Central Bank of Nigeria took the Jaiz project closer with every passing day to the realization of the dream. And on November 11, 2011, Jaiz Bank PLC was born. Since opening our doors for business in January 2012, the commitment of the bank to improving the lives of Nigerians and the economy through ethical finance has continued to grow in leaps and bounds. The sacrifices of our pioneer staff, through whom structures that will make the unique bank function within the Nigerian financial space were implemented, cannot be applauded enough. Our people are indeed our pride. The entire journey is chronicled in a comprehensive 4-part docuseries currently being produced by the bank. 10 years later, the results are evident in our financial performance and in how we are making life better for Nigerians through ethical financing. Among many other impacts, we have been able to provide cumulative financing to the tune of 0.5 trillion naira to high-impact sectors. About 30,000 MSME clients have also received financing worth over 60 billion naira. We have also been instrumental to the provision of over 20,000 houses to Nigerians across the country. Jaiz Bank has facilitated development of over 7,000 shops and warehouses for small and medium business owners. Our pioneer efforts have built a strong human capital in Islamic finance in Nigeria. It has also built confidence in the Islamic finance ecosystem through the participation of the public and government in the introduction of Sukuk, Takaful companies, Fund 6, PFA non-interest financing, and CBN non-interest interventions. 10 years after we commenced operations, Jaiz Bank is providing ethical, non-interest banking services to millions of Nigerians, thereby increasing the number of Nigerians with access to banking services in line with the vision of the Founding Fathers. This is also in line with our corporate vision of becoming the clear leader in ethical banking in sub-Saharan Africa. To get to this destination, Jaiz Bank will focus even more on the adoption of technology to thrive in the modern age. We shall invest even more in innovation in processes and products, as well as equipping our workforce with the knowledge of Islamic finance required to deliver these processes and products to our customers. Without a doubt, The dream of firmly establishing non-interest banking as a viable alternative in Nigeria has undoubtedly become a reality. This is therefore certainly not the end of the journey for Jaiz Bank and its vision of inclusive creation of value for the economy and society. We have shown the way. We shall continue to lead the way. This is just the beginning. Inshallah, Jaiz Bank, making life better.